This is heartbreaking for me. I have loved the Raiders for what seems to be my whole life. I was a fan before I worked for the team. I'm a fan now, after my resignation. That didn't change. I'm still a fan. But I'm intellectually fascinated that the individuals who were leveling criticisms at the way things were run before are now engaging in the same behavior.
They had no choice, because when you look at it, Oakland had to spend a lot of money to get even up to the threshold from a salary cap standpoint.
London, we probably don't have time for this right now, but I do want to just say I don't accept the narrative that there was no choice. But now, in the spirit of helping the team today, try to upset something in New England. How about we all agree, cover Julian Edelman?
Well, but I think
Stop the run is a better start.
To Brandon's point from earlier, and I think it's something that needs to be hid, because I don't want it to get lost in the shuffle. Tony Soprano's going to be coaching this team at some point.
They got to go to London next week, by the way.
Yeah, and it's going to get worse before it gets better. They need a new GM. They need a new head coach. They need to find reasons why, because what London's saying, fair or unfair, is right. That's the perception. If you're a player, you go to Oakland to die. You go to Oakland for a payday. That's the perception around the league.
That's not the disagreement Lyndon and I were having. The issue that I raised, or where Lyndon and I didn't see eye to eye, is the narrative that there were no choices. Look, that team in Hugh Jackson's last year was one game removed from the playoffs, and Hugh lost his starting quarterback less than halfway into the season, got a quarterback off the couch who had had no training camp, no preseason, no offseason, lost McFadden for 10 games, lost Jacoby Jones. The team was one game from the playoffs. So I simply am saying that I don't accept the narrative that there were no choices on a going forward basis.
Here's the bottom line. Reggie McKenny's done a deplorable job. He has. I mean, Dennis Allen is out front and center, and a lot of the articles written and a lot of the narratives about the Raiders now focus on Dennis Allen. He's 8-26 as head coach of this team. Reggie McKenzie has failed. Period.
Much more. That of the pregame show coming up.